Just to add to what our assessment has been here on Cricbuzz Live, to what the Indian captain has said after the game, obviously stated the obvious, we just didn't have enough runs, didn't point anything at the bowlers. We were looking at 240 to 250 after the 5 over mark, which is what we felt as well. When you keep losing wickets, it's difficult. We need to learn and understand how to play on such wickets. No excuses, because we're used to such wickets. And again, in the context of what's coming in 12 months' time, maybe not exactly the surface, but something kind of similar could pretty much be on the cards.
No, absolutely. The interesting thing is he didn't talk about the fact that we didn't complete the match. Because what he would have said is that if he gave our bowlers so little, the fact that they almost got us there is enough. He's not talking about that part of it at all. And I think that's interesting. The fact that he shifted it to where the match was really lost. That 187 means 9 times out of 10 or 8 times out of 10, you're going to lose that match. The fact that our bowlers pulled it back so far is credit to them. And I think that's interesting.
In terms of Rohit Sharma, the person, you've talked a lot about it. We talked about it in the previous series as well, in terms of how he's handled the team, the individuals, when it comes to maybe someone sitting out or being brought back into the team. What is Rohit Sharma, the captain, like at the end of a match like this? What would he be saying in the dressing room?
I think today would be a day when he credits the bowlers. He knows he brought them back in the game. They in many ways delivered for the first 40 overs of the game, and that's 80% of the bowling. So he'd be very happy with that. What he would be disappointed with will be a little bit of the fielding. I think he would expect a little more from the fielders. In those clutch moments, you want those half chances to be taken. You don't want to give them the easy boundary, and definitely have a word with the batter saying, I know it's one blip, but we are going to encounter these wickets in the next couple of games as well, something very similar. So let's figure out. Let's not keep looking at 300 and 320. Let's be very realistic about what we can get and bat towards that as the goal.
Yeah, and I think he will look at the fact that even the home side, who are probably even more used to these conditions, also didn't adapt well enough. So he'll say, listen, both sides didn't do it. It's up to the side that adapts better to these conditions and tries to put on, as DK said, a 240 rather than a 300.
Yeah, I think that reading of the wicket is really important, and I think they're going to look at it very, very seriously. I think they'll move to Dhaka from here and then to Chittagong. So the surfaces will change, obviously. You're not going to play another match in Mirpur. But one thing that I want to say is that these targets are the kind of targets which senior batsmen set the best. I mean, it's a Rohit who knows better than anyone else after walking out saying it's a 240 or a 260 or a 270. He would know best. He would have been advising the batters who are going out, this is what's happening out there. And actually, I felt the conditions were more difficult in the Bangladesh innings for batting. I feel the pitch had deteriorated even further, though it wasn't easy in India's time, but I don't think it was easy in Bangladesh's time either. I think it was a bit worse.
Just a final comment, DK, a reaction to that from Rohit Sharma. Again, after saying no excuses, he didn't feel that something like this can be turned around in a couple of practice sessions. I feel the genes are there and it's only about handling pressure. I'm sure these guys will learn, and we look forward to the next game.
100%. I think, 2 practice sessions are not going to change you too much as a player. That's always the case. That's always how it works. But what will help is introspection on an individual level. And the one good thing about Indian team over a period of time is their ability to bounce back from adversity. I think they've been a team which is constantly been thrown challenges, but they've found a way to come out on tops. And we will definitely see Team India coming out much, much stronger and play a strong game of cricket in Game 2.